So I'm back with the second installment of my thoughts on college video. Basically, I'm going to go through the rest of the things that I wanted to talk about and kind of finish these videos off in this one. I hope you guys found the first one helpful. I'll link it down below so you can check it out or at the end of the video. But yeah, let's get started. So the number one thing, or the first thing that I want to talk about in this video, this isn't in any particular order really, is do you. And I mean this a lot. I do. Not that I don't mean everything else too, actually. But anyway, do you, and use this time to build and define who you are. This is so cliche. Yes, you go to college to find yourself, but the honest truth is the truth. You know, you go to college to build yourself and define who you are, so use the time to do it. Use it, use it, use it. It'll be very, very helpful. You're away from home. You are in the space where you can really use the time to find who you are without any outside influences that we usually have, which is, in my case, like parents and family. Not that there's anything wrong with parents and family. They're awesome and they definitely shape who you are, but now you get some time to shape who you are on your own, and that's so invaluable, you have no idea. So use it wisely and define who you are. So number two, this is something I took to heart real quick. What you wear doesn't define you.
What you wear doesn't define you.
Yep, you heard me right. Yes. Obviously I'm into clothing and fashion, whatever, but it doesn't really define who I am. Most of the time I'll rock around in workout clothing because
for me it's like comfort over everything, comfort on my mind. See what I did there?
No, but seriously, what you wear doesn't define you. If you want to dress up all the time, do it. If you don't want to dress up all the time, don't do it. Really, if people choose not to be your friend because they don't like what you're wearing, you don't want to be friends with that person anyway. My friends loved my sweatpants slash yoga pants slash workout clothing. They became my uniform. And then I have some friends that dress up literally all the time and they look awesome. Props to them, A+. It's just not who I am. And that was part of me figuring out who I was and realizing that it really doesn't matter what I wear because I'm me no matter what I'm wearing, no matter if I'm dressed to the nines or dressed down. Next thing I want to talk about is being a workaholic. So I learned in college that I'm a workaholic. It's who I am. I'll pretty much choose work over a lot of things. And not a good thing. So my advice is don't spread yourself thin. It's something that I did all the time, every single year. I think the only semester that I didn't spread myself thin was the first semester, and that's because I went in really scared about how I was gonna do. And so I was like, okay, no, I'm just gonna take it easy. And honestly, that was probably one of the best semesters. Maybe because I wasn't spreading myself thin. So don't spread yourself thin. I would say choose like 2-3 extracurriculars and stick to those. And that means, like, when I say extracurriculars, that means like including sorority life, fraternity life, job, freaking clubs, research opportunities, internships, all those are extracurriculars. So 2-3, because literally they take up your life. Because in college, it's not like you come home and then everything is done. Nope, you're still on campus. You have meetings at night for your extracurriculars. Your internships are like legit jobs. If you have a job, that's like a legit job that can go from any hours because it's college and different jobs have different timings. I had friends that worked late at night and had friends that worked early in the morning that work in the gym. So literally, don't spread yourself thin. You want to end up like me and have scheduled days where you're literally running around from 8 a.m. to like midnight every day. Because that was me and it was not fun and I was super tired. And then you get bags under your eyes. Bags. And you don't really want bags. Trust me on this one. The next thing is you will be challenged and broken down and hurt and all this other stuff, but you will grow stronger from it. I don't think I've been as challenged as I was in college, but I don't regret it. I mean, there were times where I was like, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm tired. I wanted to just cry and curl up in bed and never leave. But the fact that I kept going has made me a lot stronger. Don't get me wrong, I'm not the strongest person in the world. I'm still easily down, don't get me wrong. But I'm a lot stronger now, and I know I can get past a lot more things than when I was in high school. And not necessarily that things were easy, but things didn't challenge me as a person necessarily. I might be challenged in school, yeah, that doesn't happen. Obviously it gets a different level when you get to college, but there you're challenged as a person in addition to being challenged in the classroom, and that I think is invaluable. And it's gonna suck. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be a cakewalk. It's not gonna be a cakewalk. If it was a cakewalk, it wouldn't be worth it. And next thing is get organized or get out. Basically, organization is key. You will have class, social life, extracurriculars, whatever those may be, and then you time, okay? Let me tell you, there's 24 hours in a day, and those will seem like not enough for you in college. So organizing yourself is literally the key. And the thing is, organization looks different on different people. So don't take this as organization is the same for everyone and you have to be like super, you have to write everything down and time everything and do everything to like this specific set way. Organization can be your way of organizing. It doesn't have to be someone else's way of organizing. I have friends that organize completely differently than me. FYI, I am a crazy, like, I write everything down, literally plan out my day by the hour and write it down. I'm that type of organizing person, and I'm like really a weird, like, specific freak, control freak. So that's my way of organizing, but that's not how my friends organize. And sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't even get how you do it, but it works for them, so that's what matters. The fact that it works for them, whatever works for you organization wise works, and that's all that matters. But you need to find something that works, otherwise it is gonna be a mess.
And you don't want to be a mess. You don't. At least I don't. I'm pretty sure you don't either, right?
Next thing, and this is sappy, but it's you'll make amazing friends. And I know it's sad because after college, I went through a phase where I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna be so sad because I'm not gonna keep in contact with people. But the thing is, if I've learned anything from high school, is you're gonna keep in contact with people that matter. So yeah, you'll make awesome friends. Yeah, it's true. The friends for the lifetime, they happen. Not that high school friends aren't friends for a lifetime. So my high school friends are still my best friends. Still my best friends. But I've made best friends in college too, and they're my ride or dies forever. They know who they are, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. If I could go back to school and go through all the rough times again just to find those people, I would do it again in a heartbeat. So the last thing is, if you don't end up doing what you planned to do when you came to college, it's fine.
Deviate from all the plans, people. Deviate from all the plans.
And I'm gonna sound like a huge hypocrite when I say this, because I honestly didn't deviate from my bigger plan, I guess, because I studied what I said I was gonna study, chemistry and Hispanic studies. I was pre-med. Those are the things I came in saying. I was too scared to try history, which was something that I was really interested in. Random fact, I'm really into medieval history. Didn't try it though. But I did deviate from a lot of plans. I thought I was gonna go straight through to med school. That's not happening anymore. And you know what? That's completely fine. I became interested in business. That wasn't something that I could have totally planned. I'm a control freak. So this is a big piece of advice for myself. Deviate from the plans. Explore, don't be afraid. What's the worst that could happen? You could fall back onto what you wanted to try in the beginning anyway. I know a lot of people who came in completely set on one thing and are completely doing something else. Like, people I didn't even expect to be doing that. But obviously there are people who go in knowing what they want to do and end up staying doing that too. Either way is fine, but don't be scared to try something else just because you're so set on this original idea
that you had for the fairy tale graduating graduates of red don't know, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but
I mean, I know for African kids, my parents are from Guinea, and for us, it's like either a doctor, lawyer, engineer, or some scientist or something that they understand, or you're nothing. And that's not true. You can be awesome at whatever. Just do you and do it good. That's my motto. Like, if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it good and be successful, and then no one can say anything to me about it. And that's what it is. Luckily for my parents, I guess, I wanted to be a doctor, so whatever. But for everyone else, bro, just do whatever you do good, and everyone will be like, oh, well then I'm gonna rethink that. I'm gonna rethink what I said to her. And yeah, that's totally the end of this video. Let me know if you want me to do more of these college musings. I'm probably gonna do a couple more videos. I have some ideas about what to do. Let me know if you have any specific questions down below. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that cool stuff if you want. And check out my other videos on the channel.
I'm literally sitting here staring at my computer because it won't freaking load the Google Doc that I need. When your technology tries to thwart you. I'm like, what? Like, oh my. I'm not spend money on you for you to not do what I asked you to do. You're not my money. Not go like this. Not like this.
When you turn it on thinking you're about to go into portrait mode and take a picture, except that it's video. Anyway.
You will be challenged, and I'm such an awkward person.